Ever fallen into cold water and felt that instant gasp and frantic breathing? It feels like panic because your body just hit its emergency button. In the next 3 minutes, your system runs a full rescue drill to keep your brain alive and buy you time. You step off a winter dock, and the lake grabs you like a sheet of steel. Your chest tightens, your eyes go wide. Before a thought even forms, every wire from your skin screams, and the show begins. Your mouth rips open. One giant gulp explodes in, then another. Your breathing stampedes like a pump with the pedal glued down. It feels dramatic because it is. You're not failing at calm. Your body is doing its job at high speed. Let's zoom in on the first second. Your skin isn't just a waterproof wrapping. It's a vast sensory net studded with millions of tiny detectors. Hundreds of thousands of these are specialized to feel cold. When that wall of cold water hits, they all scream at once. It's not a single alarm bell. It's a deafening chorus of every fire alarm in the city going off simultaneously. This is the signal that kicks down the door to your brainstem, the ancient, automatic part of your brain. It's too loud and too urgent to be ignored or reasoned with. A reflex yanks your airway wide. You haul in 2 or 3 liters of air in a single second. That inhale is not a choice. It is wired. If your mouth is under the surface, that same reflex can pull water instead of air. That is why the very first second is the riskiest moment of the whole event. Now the next half minute. Your breathing rate rockets from about 12 breaths a minute to 60 or more. You go from a calm stroll to a sprint in under 30 seconds. Your chest feels tight, but it is moving huge amounts of air. Minute ventilation, which is just the total air you move each minute, jumps from about 5 to 8 liters at rest to 60 to 100 liters. That is like flooring a pump. Try to hold your breath here, and your own wiring overrules you. Many healthy people in 10-degree water cannot even manage 5 to 10 seconds in this window. You might hear your heartbeat thudding in your ears. This is why many early cold water drownings happen before hypothermia. It is not freezing to death. It is lost breathing control in the first minute. Your best move is simple. Keep your mouth clear. Let the breathing storm pass. While your lungs are roaring, your body runs a powerful new program called the Great Centralization. Deep inside your arms and legs, the muscular walls of your arteries get an urgent command: squeeze shut. They cinch down like powerful drawstrings, drastically narrowing the highways for blood flow to your limbs. It's a strategic retreat. All that warm, oxygen-rich blood is forcefully rerouted away from the surface and pushed inward, creating a protected, warm reservoir for your most vital organs: your heart, your lungs, and especially your brain. Your fingers and toes feel like they've vanished because from your core's perspective, they have. They are being sacrificed to keep the command center online. This sudden internal flood has nowhere to go but up. Your blood pressure jumps, often by 20 to 30 points in seconds. Your heart, now trying to pump a thicker volume of blood through a tighter space, has to beat harder and faster. That thudding you feel in your ears isn't just fear. It's the sound of your own engine redlining to keep your brain lit up and thinking. As the pressure builds, your body's emergency cabinet flies open. Glands perched atop your kidneys release a surge of chemical messengers into your bloodstream, with the star player being norepinephrine. Within a minute or two, its concentration in your blood can double or even triple. This isn't just a vague stress signal. Norepinephrine is a high-performance fuel additive for your system. It tells your liver to dump sugar into the blood for instant energy. It dials up your alertness to a razor's edge, making your pupils widen slightly to gather more light. It makes the muscle fibers in your arms and legs more responsive, ready for a single, powerful heave to pull yourself out of the water. This is the chemistry of pure survival, turning your body from a thinking machine into a doing machine. It's a timed chemical launch sequence designed to power one thing: escape. So where is you in all of this? Your conscious mind, the part that's currently listening to this, is mostly just along for the ride. The cold shock response is run by the brainstem, the oldest, most primitive part of your brain. It's the same part that keeps your heart beating and tells you to breathe without you ever thinking about it. When the skin sensor alarm goes off, the brainstem seizes the controls. It doesn't ask your permission to make you gasp or hyperventilate. It simply does it. That feeling of being out of control, of your body betraying your will to stay calm, isn't a failure. It's the design. Your thinking brain is temporarily a passenger, while the ancient automatic pilot takes over to navigate the immediate crisis. Only after that first minute, when the pilot sees the immediate danger has passed, does it begin to hand the controls back. Why does cold bite so fast in water? Because water pulls heat about 25 times faster than air at the same temperature. Your skin, which sits near 34 degrees Celsius in a warm room, can slide toward the water temperature in 1 to 3 minutes. That steep drop is the loudest signal driving the whole sequence. There is also a tug-of-war inside your chest. Cold on your face triggers the classic dive reflex, which slows the heart and helps conserve oxygen. Cold on your body shouts the opposite message: speed up, push pressure up. Those mixed orders can make heart rhythm wobble in at-risk people, especially if they strain or sprint right away. If you have heart disease, are older, or you hold your breath and bear down hard in cold water, that wobble risk goes up. Healthy young people usually ride it out fine, but it is another reason to do less in the first minute, not more. So here is your first-minute game plan. Most deaths early in cold water are not hypothermia. They are drowning from lost breathing control. Do less first. Float on your back. Keep your mouth and nose clear. Let your breathing run wild while you rest your head back. This is the core of the float to live advice used by rescue teams. After about 60 seconds, breathing begins to settle. Control starts to return. Then act. A real-world example matches the lab. A kayaker capsizes in spring water at 12 degrees. He tries to sprint swim and sucks in water twice. He rolls to his back and floats. About a minute later, his breathing steadies. He flips back over and paddles to a thrown line. Float first, then move. This entire violent automatic sequence feels mismatched for a simple slip off a boat. But your body's emergency plans weren't written last week. They were written over hundreds of thousands of years. Picture an ancestor, deep in an ice age winter, crossing a frozen river. The ice gives way. The shock isn't just cold, it's a life or death countdown. There is no time for careful thought. The body needs an instant, overwhelming jolt of energy and oxygen. The gasp floods the system with air. The shunted blood keeps the brain from shutting down from the shock. The norepinephrine surge provides the raw power to claw back onto the ice. This response isn't designed for swimming. It's designed for a desperate, frantic, all-out scramble for solid ground. It's loud, ugly, and brutally effective. We've inherited the same emergency program, a relic from a harsher time, ready to run whenever our skin screams cold and wet.
The good news is,
You can turn the volume down. A few short cold entries over a week can shrink the gasp and the heart rate spike by 20 to 50% in studies. Your brain learns the pattern and dials back the alarm a notch. Expectation helps too. Knowing what is coming makes the first minute less chaotic. Clothing can help at first as well. Trapped air in fabric boosts buoyancy. That buys time to settle before you swim. Do not rip off shoes or coats right away. Use that float. Numbers shift with every person and every entry. Water temperature, depth, body size, fitness, and surprise all change the spikes. Hypothermia takes longer. The early danger is that runaway breath. Do not pair breathwork or intentional heavy breathing with water. Blackout risk is real, even in pools. Bottom line, that scary jolt is not panic failing you. It is an ancient drill buying you time. Know it is coming. Float, then move. Here is a simple 3-minute timeline you can picture. First 10 seconds, the automatic gulp and the breathing surge hit hard. Keep your mouth clear. Next 50 seconds. Breathing is still high, but you can ride it on your back. Your limbs are numb, but your brain is protected. After the first minute, the storm eases. You can plan, signal, and make short moves towards safety. If this kind of clear body science helps you feel calmer in real-life moments, you will like the rest of what we make. We keep it human, simple, and useful. Subscribe if that sounds good, and stick around for more. Your body is doing something amazing under stress. It flips settings in seconds to keep you alive. When cold hits, let the drill run, float to live, and then act. If you enjoyed this, there are more Inside Your Body breakdowns on the channel. Drop a like to help others find it. Take care out there, and see you next time.